The League of Women Voters Flint area would like to thank Communities First Incorporated for their assistance with recording Flint area candidates for office. And we also want to thank Flint Beat for assisting with these forums. We want to thank you as well for tuning in to the Flint School Board Forum. Unlike legislative forums, each candidate was interviewed separately and no time limit was imposed. Like the legislative forums, however, candidates were instructed to speak only about their own qualifications and not about other candidates or political parties. 15 candidates filed for a seat on the board. All were invited to do an interview. 13 responded. 12 completed an interview and one was unable to due to a family medical situation. 5 seats, and therefore 5 votes, are available. You may wish to take some notes as you decide which 5 you will select. You are, Lori. Good morning, Ms. Darrough.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Well, we want to start. We have 6 questions, and the first one is, what has prepared you for these responsibilities?
What has prepared me? I guess number one, being a student, being a parent, and I am also I'm an attorney and I am a librarian. So I have spent quite a bit of time dealing with academics. So I think that the main thing that has prepared me is my educational background, my love for Flint, my love for the community, and my professional background. All of that put together, I believe will make me a great candidate or a great board member.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to, do you have ideas on how to maintain or increase student enrollment?
That's definitely, I think one of the biggest things that Flint schools have to work on, it was kind of twofold. Number one is our facilities. We are so behind as far as, the buildings, the technology. We're doing the best we can with what we have, but based on the 21st century, we're kind of behind. So definitely want to update the schools and give our kids a better opportunity with technology and all of the things that are available to our teachers to get our kids and our youth able to compete at the next level. And the second thing, I think, is our reputation. People just have really gotten to, they don't trust Flint schools. They don't think Flint schools are doing everything they can. So we have to change that narrative. We have to do some big things to pull people back and to get people to trust that the school system is educating their kids, making them competitive for what's next in life, and giving them every opportunity to succeed.
Okay, thank you. Next one is, how is the role of a school board member different from that of a superintendent?
School board member looks at the entire picture, has to balance everything that's going on. A superintendent, and a superintendent is a highly paid position. A board member is someone that is kind of dedicating their time or volunteering their time outside of everything else that they do, because they see how important the educational system is. So as superintendent, it's a job for them. And so from what I see going on now is more adversarial. the superintendent board, but that's not the way it should be. The board should work with the superintendent to make the schools work. So a superintendent kind of oversees what's going on, and the board kind of oversees what the superintendent is doing. He kind of answers to the board kind of answers to the community, and the superintendent kind of answers to everybody. So hopefully that my explanation was clear enough for you.
Thank you. Do you have any other responsibilities that might interfere with your attendance at meetings?
No, not that I know of right now. I mean, I am a mother. So somebody could be sick, life could happen, but nothing as far as work or any other responsibilities. No.
Okay,
I would not have put myself out there if I wasn't able to fulfill my obligation.
Okay. Have you or will you be taking the school board training?
I have not, but I definitely will.
Okay, thank you. And now we're down to the last question. What do you think are the most important issues that Flint schools are facing?
As I said earlier, reputation. We have got to get people to trust the school system again. Our lack of updated facilities and our unity. I've watched a few of the board meetings, and we have got to get on the same page. We've got to get, I mean, I know there's going to be some things that we're not going to agree on, and we might see them differently, but we have got to get to the point where we are working as one unit for one common goal, and that is for the education of our students. My campaign, the motto is forward together. We can't do it without each other. So I think those are the biggest. Once we do that and people see us working together, and they'll begin to trust and admire and respect Flint schools again. Right now, we've taken some hits over the years, and I think that to me, that is the biggest thing that we're facing, is our reputation and how people view the school system right now. Because I have grandchildren and their mothers won't put them in Flint schools. I've begged, but they won't. So it's a community issue that we need to work on.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the candidates being willing to do the interviews and be willing to run. Obviously, not everybody can win, but it's great that you and the other candidates have been available to be interviewed so that people can see who you are. So thank you.
Well, thank you for the work that you guys do. I love the League of Women Voters. I do.